want to support the platform just in case anything like this happens again, you can do it by way of PayPal, Patreon, Cash App, and also by the Anchor. And you can also further support the platform by way of going to the Teespring store or the shoe store that is located in the comment section below.
Hi, I'm trying to figure out how many black people clocked into work today on this site.
Why?
Well, you're in a predominantly black community,
Right.
okay?
Yeah.
And I see a lack of black people on these construction sites, and
Yeah.
you guys are supposed to be doing local hiring.
Well, this is a non-union project, so
Okay.
it doesn't apply to the local hire under
Okay.
non-union.
Okay.
Okay?
How many
so,
black people?
so the issue of it is that that's not an appropriate question.
It's a very appropriate
I
question
don't-
because we're talking about equity and inclusion.
Okay,
It's a
I
very
don't.
appropriate
Who are
question.
you with?
I'm actually a journalist.
Okay, nice, but here's the
And I'm a
deal.
community member, the
That's
biggest
fine.
thing of all.
That's fine.
I'm just wondering. I
Well,
was
here's
driving
the
by
deal.
and I saw no black people. I'm not trying to
That's
be
right.
combative.
You
and
are.
I'm not trying. Anyways,
Yeah, so
I
let's
just
put it
wonder
this way.
how many black people.
The subcontractors hire their people.
Yeah.
I don't hire people.
And what do you do?
I'm the superintendent of the job.
Okay.
That means I run the job. I don't
Okay.
hire people.
And what company are you with?
The company's called Associated Construction.
Okay.
Okay?
And how many black people do you guys have on your team?
We don't have any black people on our team.
And why are you in a predominantly black community then doing that?
Well, I'll tell you what.
Yes.
I'm not recommended by my company to hire anybody at all. I don't
Okay.
hire anybody.
No problem.
So that's being said. So
Okay. And what's your name?
my name is Bob.
Bob.
Yes.
Sounds appropriate. Bob what?
Bob Smith.
Bob Smith.
Yes.
Okay, so I see you got a photo of Martin Luther King over there.
That's
like,
right.
Why? But no
Why?
black people on the site.
Why? Because let's
Because-
start off by saying.
Because
I'm just going to say that this man is 100% correct. And the reason why I'm going to say that is due to the fact that if black people literally came together and pooled their money together, we would not have to sit up there and ask and question and beg other people in order to give us opportunity or jobs. We could literally give those opportunities and those jobs directly to ourselves, but we refuse to do this. And this is what it gets us. People think that, oh, MLK and all this other type of stuff, the civil rights movement, that was just them being nice, allowing that to take place, allowing that to stand. Because if they didn't want to, if they actually wanted to put up a fight about it, they really could have. They just decided not to, right? Because also at the time, the whole world, in a sense, was judging and looking at them. They didn't really like that. So it's like, we're going to back. Maybe it's in our best interest. We'll still do things. We're not going to be so obvious. We'll still do things. We're going to be covert, right? We'll still do things. In some instances, we might be overt about it. And like I said before, I don't fault the dude. I'm not angry at the man. I have realistically no type of judgments. I don't. I put all the blame directly on black people and the black community, because we have a multitude of people out here that have worked construction. And I do say people because you have black women as well that work construction, just like you have black men that work construction. At any point in time, people in the black community could come together and get together, start up their own construction agency or what have you, and start hiring black people directly from the community, their friends, their families, their neighbors, their co-workers. We could easily do this. We opt not to do it. We as the black community could at least have somebody at the front who knows construction, or a few people at the front who know construction, and then the rest of us are the ones that are pushing forth, right, the initiative or the jobs by way of our money. We're investing our money as a community into this initiative to bring more people, more black people into construction by hiring them directly from the company. And this is who's going to teach them, right? Like I said, black people at the top, black people at the bottom, black people directly in the middle. That's in a sense how this should be going. That's in a sense how this should be working. But yet again, look at where we are. We're in 2022 and we're questioning other people on what is your black quota? How come you don't have enough black people? Why aren't there any black people here? How come you don't hire black people? What about equality and people are supposed to be inclusive and all of these other types of, they don't have to do this. They don't have to do it. They do it for the extra money. If there was no money involved, they would not be doing it because there would be no price point. There would be no reason. It's not going to fit the bottom line. Like I said before, black people, if you want things to change, you have to be the ones to make that change. Stop begging, stop asking, stop going to all of these other people who don't care about you, who are not of your community, who are not of you, who don't look like you, who don't care about you, who see no value in you, and who also don't respect you. Stop going to all of these people asking and looking for jobs when we have people in a community that can literally create these jobs, create these organizations, and then we can have contracts to then get those people more money. It's like, hey, we got a construction team. This is all the stuff that they've worked on. They do, pretty great work and yada yada yada. This is their list. And the business looks over. It's like, okay, well, we see that they do a good job. All right, we got this job is pretty big. It's for like 100 grand, and just let us know if survey the area. Let us know what you think and if you'll take it. That's how it should be going, but that is not how it's going, because as I stated before, the one main problem with black people is that black people don't want to support other black people. Black people don't want to uplift other black people. Black people don't want to pick other black people up. Black people don't want to hire other black people. Black people don't want to work with other black people. Black people, almost to an extent, don't even want to live around other black people. Like I said, because we are so divided on a lot of things, this is why we still face the same difficulties and obstacles that previous generations have already fought through and gone through. 2022. And this is what black people, this is what the black community has allowed and is still allowing, because they refuse to be the solution to the problem.